Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Today we're going to look at a common problem. I'll show you how to diagnose this and how to fix it. This one happens to be the fin or Ahab reel, and it's not an uncommon problem that they're having with the bail wire. And this one comes into me quite a bit. If you trip the bail, you'll notice we've got an incomplete turn. So that means I've got a firing on the pin, but it's just not completing. That's what, sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. I guess that's when the handle net hit it. But that's typically what's happening here. And that's not uncommon for a lot of spinning reels. And most of the time, that issue is not in the trip, which is the firing arm, this dead side arm and the firing arm. It's not in the trip, it's in the bail wire itself being bent. And how does that bail wire get bent? Well, you know, these things are subject to getting whacked on a deck, hit into a post rail, some other things, but typically it gets bent out of shape. So I'll show you the test in terms of diagnosis of this, and I'll show you the quick fix if that's the case. And one of the things that I always look at is the geometry of the reel. And here I have the firing arm here, or the bail wire arm here is tight here, but there's quite a gap down here. It's not symmetrical. It should be flat and flat, but it's not, which would indicate to me that there's tension in that bail wire. So the first thing we do is we want to pull the screw that holds the bearings and the line roller and that. We want to release the bail. I have to find the right tool. Release the bail by disconnecting this assembly. And if we see it spring out, if it's not kind of just holding there of its own volition, and you saw it just sprung out here, that means that the bail wire, you can see the difference here. That without tension, that should be lined up here. So that means that we're bent on the bail wire itself. Now, a lot of people just run out and get a new bail wire and just say, okay, I just bent it and it needs to be repaired. But it's a piece of wire. So all you have to do really is just try to realign this without the tension. So to do that, typically it's just a little bit of a screwdriver and or a pair of pliers. You want to grab it and kind of eyeball it and just kind of bend until you kind of get it back right. So the first thing I'm trying to do here is bend it so that I don't have a break in the action here. I want that lined up properly. And now I've got this out here, and it means that I have to work on this side of the bend to bring that back in. So I'm going to hold that against there. I'm going to grab my pliers again. And this isn't exactly science in terms of this, but it's going to be as close as we can get for a quick fix. Okay, so I think I got the top down now, and I want to get that last bend then to bring that back into a line. So let's see how we're doing here. We're getting real close now. You can see there is some tension. So sometimes just manually you can just push it back, and we're getting a lot closer, as you notice, just sitting free. Almost there now, so just try and put a little bit more in there. And again, that's holding the other piece flat. Okay, we almost got it. I'm just going to pull it a little bit more. Okay, so we've lined this up, tried to take all of the stress off that wire. Now we pretty much have got it. There's just a little bit, but that shouldn't be an impact at all. And now we're going to reattach and put that screw through here. We still have the line roller mechanism and all there. We'll just connect the dots here, and we'll see if we got it. So this is the most common problem that I have with those sticking bails. It's the fact that they haven't been lubricated in a while. They've been bent out of shape, and they put too much stress on the wire, and when it goes to flip, it just can't do that. I'm looking now, I have some symmetry in the gap here and here. So let's flip this over. There you go. That's it. So this one was a case where the wire was just bent out of shape, and we just reshaped it. And I took that off, took the spool off just for clarity, but that's it. You can put the spool back on. Those of you that know the Ahab reel, the drag is underneath, And then you can set the spool. And then you can set the tensioner. So that's it. That's how you fix a bail that's sticking at midpoint. Take it off, reshape the wire, generally re-lube the reel, and you're back in business. I hope that's been helpful. If it has and you like the video, please indicate that. If you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Thank you for watching.